Hey guys, Liver here, and well, you'll never guess what I'm doing. An update video. Yeah, I know. Pretty shocker, right? But anyway, as you see, I did a few I'm unold manifying this pickup a little bit. As you can see, it's an 04 Silverado. Made a video on it when I just bought it, and I've done a few things since to it. Got it home, I did the first video on it, and then I put a leveling kit on it right away. It's got just a rough country 2-inch leveling kit or whatever. It's not too bad. Sits a little better, I think. A little bit better in factory. So it's got new keys, new shocks all the way around. That was a whole dilemma on its own. I'll show you. Getting the keys off the bars wasn't hard, actually. An air hammer made pretty quick work of that. But then after I did that, I was like, oh, well, I'm getting rough country stuff. I'll just get a rough country tool or whatever, spent $80 on it. Used it once. And it broke. I even greased it. So then I had to go to a hardware store, or parts store I should say. I think AutoZone had it. And I got a glorified C-clamp. Works actually really well. That was 50 bucks. That was 80 bucks. I got the key out with that. Went to go put the new key in. It decided it didn't want to live anymore. Back, so that's cool. And here's factory like 1.5, 2-inch block. Factory keys. Also, as you can see, I got rid of some emblems. Got rid of the emblems, got rid of the side molding. Cleaned it up. Makes it look a lot better, I think. The side molding didn't bother me too much, but the fact that, I think it was, the passenger side was like yellow. Like all the paint flaked off it, so it wasn't body color, it's just like bare yellow. It was really ugly. So, just did a full delete, just got done doing that. Looks a lot better, I think. Like I said, it just cleans up the whole side of the profile pickup, makes it look a lot nicer. And here's a good shot. Back up a bit, you can see it with the leveling kit. It's not crazy, there's still pickups like there. So I was parked up to a GMC and it made mine look short, so it's nothing crazy. It's actually, the way it looks right now, it actually looks like it's down a little on the front, but in some ways I park, it looks like it's down in the back. I just removed the sandbags. There's 210 pounds of sandbags in the back. I literally just took those out, help it sit up, because with those in it was down a little bit in the ass end. That was driving me crazy, so I took those sandbags out. Now it looks better. Couple things on the interior, kind of a fail on my part, but as you see, my fog light switch is not in because I converted it to LED because I was going to put this switch converted to LED in Love when I got Love out this spring, but it decided it didn't want to live anymore and tried to catch on fire. So that's garbage. So I ordered a new fog light switch. I'm just going to put it in. I gave up. I actually have the work truck radio in there just as a placeholder because obviously it's locked, because even these radios, GM is afraid you're going to steal it. So it's locked because the factory radio, I replaced all the bulbs on it, because a couple burned out. So I replaced every single one, and now none of them work at all. So that's cool. And this button's really sticky. So I gotta order a new fucking board with new bulbs in it and put that in here, and then I can put the stock radio back in. That's just kind of a placeholder. It did not work out for a guy. Thing kicked my ass. And I was trying to figure out why not my cruise control, but my tow haul button doesn't work. Very common issue is that the wire breaks off down here. So I took the whole column apart, and while I was taking the top part off, because I was seeing how this is bolted in actually. I wanted to know because I want to get a new one for Love that has this all real nice. And I was prying up on it. It caught just the edge of the gauge cluster lens and just broke a big old chunk out of it. So I was like, oh, that's great. So the thing is just fucking not working. Nothing worked out for me. Only thing that did work out is there's a pocket there now. I did that. Well, I think I got the piece back here. I can show you how I did that. Did the airbag switch delete. You can see here's the spot where the airbag would go in. That snaps in where that pocket snaps in. I'll show you how I did that. I still got to finalize it, get some zip ties, and make it look nice. But here. Bring this down. Let's see. Squeeze. Dump all my stuff on the ground. Alright. And right here's the actual switch itself. It's right there. I got it on auto. So I have this, so it has the same functionality as like what my 07 would have. I'm gonna zip tie it up to like right there or something. But for now but honestly it can just stay back there. So it has the same functionality as the one it does in my 07 Classic. It just automatically detects it. If I really need to switch it off for whatever reason, I can get under there. But for now, it's good. It's good. I also had to put a new starter in it and a new alternator. So yeah, this thing is just fucking kicking my ass. Like a bottle of lemon or something. But yeah, it's been fun. New starter, alternator, fucking what's next, right? Fuel pump? No, that won't go out because I have one out of the 07 that'll work. And as you can see, this is actually out of the 07 because it's got the holes in it. So I swapped them, so the 07 has the nice one with no holes. And I also swapped these heater control knobs because these are original ones out of the 07 and they're very yellowed. The ones that were in here were very nice and white, so I swapped them. And I think I figured out what I'm gonna do. Nope, forgot a pack. These are mine, these are my brother's. He doesn't smoke in here though, so. But anyway, I think I'm gonna take this whole front seat, center console, everything. I'm gonna put them in my 07. And then I'm gonna take the seats that were originally in the 07, the work truck seats, put them in here with the NNBS console. And then the seats that are currently in the 07 right now, I'm just gonna sell. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's... I do like these doors though, that's nice. And I did figure out when I was removing side molding today, I'm not sure what happened. I don't know, maybe the guy just the bottom of the door started rusting or something, so he got it repainted. I don't know if you can tell, but that's a different color. And then he's like, oh yeah, no, that's fine. You don't even, you know, besides like right here where the paint is flaking off the original paint, you know. So yeah, this part's been repainted for whatever reason. Like I said, maybe the bottom of the door is rusting out. So he's like, I want to get that fixed. But no, fuck the cab corners and rocker panels. Just need the door good. I don't know. I did finally get all the duct tape, or most of the duct tape off the cab corner. So, because, I mean, you don't even need cab corners. But it's fine. It's just my work vehicle. Just trying to clean it up, make it nice. Pops is what I named it. If you don't remember, I named it Pops. Just old manifying it just a little bit. You know, gonna probably keep the topper. It's kind of an ugly topper, and it's not even the same silver. This is a fine birch silver is what it's called. Fine birch. Not silver birch metallic. Fine birch silver. It's a difference. I think that's silver birch metallic. Because it has more metallic flake in it and stuff. That's a little bit more of a... just a different shade. I don't know if it's coming up on camera or not. But yeah. Now I just need to get... I'm going to drive it for quite a little bit more while. That didn't make sense. I'm going to drive it for a while longer. You know, make sure it's still good. Make sure nothing else wants to just die. Fucking starters and alternators. So, okay, those two are new. They've been replaced. Shouldn't have to worry about them. Fingers crossed. But anyway, I'm going to drive it for quite a while. And if it's doing good, it's not having any issues, it's just working, then I'll get new rims and tires for it. But otherwise, for now, it's just going to stay the way it was. Stay the way it is. So there probably won't be a whole lot of update videos on it until like a month or so for now. If it starts running, if it's doing good and stuff, and then maybe I'll get new rims and tires. Because I found the set of rim and tires I want for it. Going to 17x9 with a, I think it's negative 12 offset. I think it's negative 12 if I remember. Excuse me. Excuse me. And then I'm going to go with 3311 2s. I think is what they are for tires. Kind of like a mud tire-ish. It's going to look pretty good. Stick out a little bit, you know. And then if the rear doesn't stick out enough, I might get a wheel spacer. I don't know. Doubt it, but maybe. We'll see. Yeah, that's just an update on this thing. Figure I do You know, I was going to make a video last week on updating it, but I was like, oh, I got stuff coming, I'm going to wait till I get all that stuff in, do it, and then I just make one video on it. And I was like, well, good day, Zanny, it's nice out. Just did the beside mowing delete. Like, that just looks so much better. But anyway, yeah, I'm just rambling on, so I suppose, thanks for watching.